Hey guys, welcome to the first video of this channel, hopefully. This is the locals topping third place Paleozoic frog deck for March 2021 format. Honestly, I've had the decks for a while, but I'm an extremely budget player, so I'd never played the frogs until I got the reprints recently. So honestly, let's just get into it because I don't like talking. So first off, we got triple swap. It's pretty standard. Just the standard package, triple dupe, and then double ronin. This is pretty standard as it gets because the swap is just swap's insane. Foolish burial. You'll be surprised how many times people let this through. It's actually insane. Again, this is just standard as hell. And then on top of that, this is something that people don't normally run as triple with water barrier statue. This card's insane because you just set 4 normal summon in the pass, and then it's all you need to do it's all you need to do to win. But yeah, it's basically the main monsters that you run. Onto the hand traps. I don't run a very big package. Double nib, just because it wipes your own board and you don't want to banish your own stuff. And then something that is kind of unique. Triple Ghost Sister. So Ghost Sister is good because 1, it's a water, and 2, it's a stall hand trap, which you can crucially need, and also it can force your opponent to pass turn if it doesn't turn out your way. And yeah, I don't run Ash. I'm a budget player. I don't actually own Ash Blossoms, so yeah, maybe that'll be a unique thing of this channel. Spells, 2 desires, that's it, nothing else. Just for draw power, because you don't have a lot of it. And then onto the paleos, so the trap cards. Triple Dino. Dino is pretty standard. And then triple olenoides. I don't see a lot of people playing a lot of these, but I reckon it's actually really good. Because just back row remove, back row is really hating. When I was playing in the locals, when I topped this deck, first game was against Eldritch, and I got dominated by it because I wasn't drawing the olenoides, and they kept just twin twistering me, and I just kept getting rolled. So yeah, and then on to the rest of them: 1 marrella, 1 canadia, 1 hallucigenia, and yeah, it's very plainly generic. People don't really run the shrink one. I like to do this because no one expects it. On my last game, I was against Thunder Dragons, and he quite literally said, "Who runs the shrink one?" And I was like, "I do. I run that." And then Marrella, I've considered running it too, but the space is so tight that you just don't need it. And also, getting 2 paleos in grave is fine, but you already have enough traps as it is. And that's only the paleos that I run. Onto the rest of the traps. It's a lot of trap cards that aren't paleos. Triple D barrier, triple trap trick, triple reckless, triple compulse, triple strike, triple crackdown. Strike's really good this format. Crackdown is not so good this format, but I reckon that you just need it just because, yeah, stealing your opponent's monsters is really good, especially against Eldritch. I've stolen, stealing Eldritch before, and it really is good. And then the compulse is pretty standard for paleo, and so is the reckless. Paleo players out there, remember that you're under reckless. Remember, I always forget. I draw for turn, and they're like, "You're under reckless." I'm like, "Oh wait, I can't do that." The trap trick is pretty standard, and the D barrier. Funnily enough, I actually didn't run this when I topped. I was running Angel Statue, the new card from Blazing, the one that negates the summons. I just felt like that was better in a way because it summoned a monster, but then it could also screw you over because it wasn't a water, and it also summoned a non-water monster that wasn't level 2, so it kind of screwed you over with that. So I started running the D barrier again. So yeah, onto the extra deck. 1 pheonix, 1 unicorn, 1 gryphon. No one runs gryphon in this deck. I feel like you should, just because it recycles the spells and traps. And then the other 2 are pretty standard. Then 1 apolousa and a saryuja. Just link climb into these basically. Typically you want to make the apolousa. Again, I'm budget player, so don't run access. Number 45. This is just eliminates the need for running negate cards like Valor. Sky Cavalry. This is your out to most things. Like Dragoon, this card gets rid of Dragoon. Eldritch, this card gets rid of that. It's honestly really cool how handy it comes in. And then Cat Shark, because pretty standard. And then another unique option that I like to do, double Anomalocaris, and then double opabinia. Anomalocaris is actually so good. Maybe I'm just like infected by the years of playing pure paleo, but like Anomalocaris is good because popping your stuff on your opponent's turn is better than you think, and also getting the one excavate and just dumping it if it's not a trap is also really good. And opabinia, I mean, searching for your paleos, it can come in handy sometimes. It's kind of like BA. Hey, sometimes you want to make the Dante, sometimes you want to make Cherubini, depends on the circumstances. And then you should pretty much know the last 3 cards. Toad. Toad is last 3 cards. And don't really do a side deck. Well, I have cards for a side deck. I just don't do it. I don't have multiples of the 3 of. So yeah, that will conclude this video today, this deck profile. Let me know if you have any ideas about the deck, and I will be taking them into account. So, thank you.